the discovery of DNA's double helix structure by Watson and Crick in 1953 was a groundbreaking moment that laid the foundation for modern genetics and biotechnology. CRISPR, Cas9, often called genetic scissors, allows scientists to edit genes with incredible precision, opening possibilities for curing genetic diseases like sickle cell anemia. The Human Genome Project, completed in 2003, successfully mapped all of the genes in human DNA, a monumental achievement that has revolutionized medicine and research. Bioprinting technology enables the creation of three-dimensional tissue and organ structures using living cells, potentially transforming organ transplantation. Synthetic biology involves designing and constructing new biological parts, devices, and systems, allowing scientists to create organisms with entirely novel functions. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, such as pest-resistant crops, have improved agricultural productivity and food security while reducing the need for chemical pesticides. Advances in stem cell research have shown potential in regenerating damaged tissues, offering hope for treating conditions like Parkinson's disease and spinal cord injuries. Personalized medicine tailors treatments based on an individual's genetic profile, improving effectiveness and reducing side effects in therapies for conditions like cancer. In 121, scientists created the first synthetic embryo without using sperm or egg, a breakthrough that could help study early development and fertility issues. Biotechnology is being used to develop biofuels from algae and other renewable sources, offering a sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. Advances in biotechnology have led to the creation of artificial neural tissue, a potential breakthrough in treating brain injuries and neurological disorders. CAR T-cell therapy, a type of immunotherapy, reprograms a patient's immune cells to target and destroy cancer cells, with remarkable success in treating leukemia. The advent of next-generation sequencing has made it possible to sequence entire genomes quickly and affordably, accelerating genetic research and diagnostics. Bioinformatics combines biology and computer science to analyze large datasets, such as genetic information, enabling discoveries in medicine, evolution, and more. Researchers are using biotechnology to engineer microbes that can clean up environmental pollutants, a process known as bioremediation. Artificial intelligence is playing a growing role in biotechnology, aiding in drug discovery, genomic analysis, and predicting protein structures. The production of lab-grown meat cultivated from animal cells could reduce the environmental impact of meat production and provide ethical alternatives to traditional farming. Scientists have successfully revived ancient proteins by synthesizing them from extinct species DNA, shedding light on evolutionary history. Genetic testing kits, like those offered by companies such as 23andMe, allow individuals to explore their ancestry and assess risks for certain genetic conditions. The creation of golden rice, fortified with vitamin A, addresses malnutrition in developing countries by combating deficiencies that cause blindness and death. Advances in biotechnology have led to the development of biosensors, devices that can detect biological molecules, aiding in medical diagnostics and environmental monitoring. researchers have developed bacteria capable of producing biodegradable plastics, offering an eco-friendly alternative to conventional petroleum-based materials. Bioengineers have successfully developed Corgan on a chip technology where miniature organs simulate human physiology for drug testing and disease research. Using biotechnology, scientists have genetically modified mosquitoes to reduce their ability to spread diseases like malaria and dengue. Advances in precision fermentation are enabling the creation of animal-free dairy products by programming microbes to produce proteins like casein and whey. A groundbreaking biotechnological innovation, xenotransplantation, involves transplanting organs from genetically modified pigs into humans to address organ shortages. Biotechnology is revolutionizing vaccine development, as seen with mRNA vaccines for COVID-19, which were developed and distributed at unprecedented speed. Gene drives are being explored to control invasive species and disease vectors by spreading specific genetic traits throughout a population. The use of biotechnology in agriculture has led to drought-resistant crops, helping farmers adapt to climate change and secure food supplies. Scientists have engineered yeast to produce artemisinin, a vital anti-malarial drug, making its production faster and more affordable. Advances in 3D bioprinting have enabled researchers to create complex vascular structures, a key step toward printing functional human organs. Synthetic DNA storage systems are being developed as a way to store massive amounts of data, potentially replacing traditional hard drives with biological solutions. Plant plant-based biopharmaceuticals, where plants are used to produce therapeutic proteins, offer a cost-effective and scalable method for creating medicines. The CRISPR Cas9 system has been adapted to create gene drives, which can rapidly alter entire populations of organisms for ecological and medical purposes. Biotechnology has enabled the development of probiotics that are genetically engineered to improve gut health and even treat certain diseases. Advances in biotechnology have led to synthetic blood substitutes, providing an alternative to human blood for medical emergencies and surgeries. Scientists are exploring the use of CRISPR to develop gene therapies for inherited diseases, potentially curing conditions like cystic fibrosis and muscular dystrophy. Biotechnology is creating plants that can glow in the dark by incorporating genes from bioluminescent organisms, offering potential for sustainable lighting solutions. The use of AI in biotechnology has sped up drug discovery processes, reducing the time and cost required to bring new treatments to market. Biomimicry in biotechnology involves replicating natural processes and materials, such as using spider silk proteins to create ultra-strong, lightweight fabrics. Scientists are developing bioengineered algae that can absorb more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, helping combat climate change. The creation of artificial chromosomes could enable researchers to add entirely new functions to organisms, such as producing novel chemicals or biofuels. Biotechnology has enabled the production of insulin through genetically modified bacteria, a life-saving advancement for millions of people with diabetes. the development of edible vaccines, which can be delivered through genetically modified fruits and vegetables, could revolutionize immunization efforts. Biotechnologists are exploring the use of stem cells to regenerate damaged cartilage, providing new hope for treating arthritis and joint injuries. The use of bioinformatics in identifying genetic markers has advanced personalized cancer treatments, targeting therapies to a patient's unique genetic profile. Researchers have used biotechnology to create plants that can detect landmines by changing color in the presence of explosive chemicals. Genetic engineering has enabled the development of salmon that grow faster than their wild counterparts, providing a more efficient source of protein. Scientists are exploring the potential of bacteria to generate electricity using microbial fuel cells to create sustainable power sources. Biotechnology is driving advancements in anti-aging research, with therapies targeting the biological processes behind aging to extend health span and lifespan. Researchers have bioengineered living drugs made of modified cells that can seek out and destroy disease, causing pathogens in the body. The discovery of CRISPR babies, genetically edited embryos, in 2018 sparked global debates about the ethical implications of human genome editing. Insect biotechnology has produced silk stronger than steel by incorporating spider genes into silkworms, creating materials for medical and industrial uses. The creation of bioengineered skin with functioning sweat glands and hair follicles offers new possibilities for burn victims and cosmetic treatments. Advances in biotechnology have led to the development of biodegradable sensors that can monitor health conditions and dissolve harmlessly in the body. Researchers are working on genetically engineering crops to produce higher levels of essential nutrients, combating global malnutrition. Scientists have successfully bioengineered viruses to fight bacterial infections, offering a solution to antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Biotechnology has allowed researchers to create microbial factories that produce rare and expensive medicines, such as anti-cancer drugs and antibiotics. In agriculture, precision breeding techniques are creating crops with enhanced yields, disease resistance, and improved nutritional profiles. Scientists have developed a method to vaccinate plants against pathogens using RNA-based biotechnological techniques, reducing the need for chemical pesticides. Advances in gene editing are being used to develop hypoallergenic foods, allowing individuals with allergies to safely consume common allergens. Biotechnologists are creating microbial systems that convert waste into valuable products like biofuels, plastics, and even food ingredients. Synthetic biology is enabling the creation of artificial life forms that can perform specific tasks, such as detecting toxins or producing biofuels. Biotechnology has helped develop bioadhesives inspired by natural substances like muscle glue, offering non-toxic and water-resistant bonding solutions. Scientists are exploring the use of engineered viruses to deliver therapeutic genes directly to specific cells, a potential game changer in gene therapy. Advances in plant biotechnology are enabling the development of perennial crops which can grow year after year without replanting, reducing soil erosion. Researchers are using biotechnology to create plants that produce biodegradable plastics, reducing the environmental impact of plastic waste. Bioengineered tissues are being used to test cosmetics and pharmaceuticals, reducing the reliance on animal testing and improving ethical standards. Synthetic biology has enabled the creation of bacteria that glow when exposed to certain pollutants, offering a natural method for environmental monitoring. Researchers have developed biosensors that can be worn on the skin to monitor vital signs, detect dehydration, or measure glucose levels in real time. Biotechnology is making strides in developing vaccines that don't require refrigeration, making them easier to distribute in remote regions. Scientists are developing bioengineered crops that can absorb more nitrogen from the soil, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers and improving sustainability. Advances in biotechnology have led to microbial systems that can produce spider silk proteins used to create lightweight and durable materials for various applications. Researchers are bioengineering cells to act as living drug factories, delivering targeted therapies to specific parts of the body with minimal side effects. CRISPR is being used to develop therapies that can potentially turn off genes responsible for conditions like Huntington's disease and certain types of cancer. Scientists are creating bioengineered probiotics that can detect and treat diseases directly in the gut, offering a new frontier in precision medicine. Biotechnology has enabled the development of crops that can grow in salty soils, opening up new agricultural possibilities in areas previously unsuitable for farming. Researchers are using biotechnological techniques to create artificial photosynthesis systems, mimicking plants' ability to convert sunlight into energy more efficiently. Scientists have bioengineered algae to produce pharmaceutical compounds, providing a sustainable and scalable method for drug production. Advances in tissue engineering have led to the creation of lab-grown corneas, offering hope for millions of people awaiting transplants to restore their vision. Bioengineered probiotics are being developed to neutralize harmful bacteria in the gut, potentially preventing diseases like colorectal cancer and inflammatory bowel disease. Researchers have created genetically modified yeast that can produce cannabinoids, offering a more efficient and scalable way to manufacture compounds for medical use. Biotechnologists are exploring the use of bioengineered microbes to perfuse ravers and fragrances traditionally sourced from endangered plants. Advances in CRISPR technology have enabled the development of therapies to treat genetic forms of blindness by editing faulty genes in retinal cells. Scientists have developed bioengineered skin grafts that can deliver therapeutic proteins directly to wounds, accelerating healing and reducing infections. Biotechnology has enabled the creation of plant-based vaccines, where genetically modified crops produce antigens to immunize against diseases. Researchers are developing bioengineered cells that act as sensors, detecting toxins or pathogens in the body and releasing treatments on demand. Bioengineers have created cartilage implants using stem cells, offering a non-surgical solution to repair joint damage and arthritis. Advances in genetic editing are being used to develop crops that require less water, helping agriculture adapt to climate change and water scarcity. Scientists have engineered bacteria that can produce silk proteins on a large scale, creating a sustainable source for materials used in textiles and medicine. Biotechnology is being used to develop plants that can sequester more carbon dioxide, helping mitigate the effects of climate change. Researchers are creating bioengineered tissues that mimic human organs, allowing for more accurate testing of new drugs and reducing reliance on animal testing. Scientists are developing genetically modified trees that grow faster and produce higher quality wood, improving forestry and reducing deforestation. Advances in synthetic biology are enabling the creation of designer microbes that can break down plastic waste, offering a solution to the global plastic crisis. Researchers are using biotechnology to create bio-based adhesives that bond strongly underwater, inspired by the natural glues of mussels and barnacles. Biotechnology has enabled the development of artificial blood vessels, which are being used in surgeries and could one day replace traditional grafts. Scientists are exploring the use of CRISPR to edit mosquito genes, potentially eradicating diseases like malaria, Zika, and dengue fever. Advances in biotechnology have led to the development of smart bandages that can monitor wounds and release antibiotics as needed. Bioengineers are creating biodegradable plastics from plant materials, offering sustainable alternatives to petroleum-based plastics. Researchers have bioengineered microbes to produce omega-3 fatty acids, providing a sustainable and vegetarian source of these essential nutrients.